tapered off to a dead zero in that fourth quarter against New Orleans. So far this week, they've got 82 yards in the first quarter, 17 of it on that completion to Ricky Prohl.
And they've got a first down and 10 at the 35 in the 3-3 range. From Lundquist and Dan Fouts from Sun Devil Stadium. Phoenix trying to defeat somebody other than the Redskins. And that pass is complete to Butch Roll. Big gain down to the 15-yard line. Well, he had 3 key blocks in the field goal drive, and now makes a grab of a pass for 21 yards.
You got to take advantage of all your talent. 82 is a tight end slash H-back. Butch Roll, only 5 catches on the year for him. This one takes the ball inside the 15-yard line, and the Cardinals, very impressive on this drive that was set up by the short punt by Beagles, and then the nice pass to Prohl at the end of the first quarter.
Ricky Prohl goes wide to the left side. Gary Clark is wide right. Here comes the blitz. Brent Hager makes the tackle on Ron Moore with some help from William Thomas. And a loss of 4.
Real good job by Hager, recognizing the line's blocking scheme and then shooting through the gap to make the tackle on Ron Moore. Just too quick for Mark May that time. Gets in the backfield with help from William Thomas and drops him for a 2-yard loss.
There's Byron Evans, who is back home. He played collegiately down the highway at the University of Arizona in Tucson, but had 15 of his teammates over for dinner last night here at his home in Phoenix. That pass, whoa! Complete to Gary Clark, inside 15 at the 14.
You know, Clark has to remember his first game as a Phoenix Cardinal. It was against the Philadelphia Eagles. He had 5 catches in that game for 59 yards, but more disturbing and more uncharacteristic for Clark was the fact that he had 5 drop passes in that ball game.
He spoke with us yesterday and talked about how frustrating this season has been because of the injuries. This is his first full game in the last 5. Chandler changing the play. 3rd and 10. Blitz again. Chandler lets it go, and he is hit. A flag is also down. And Eric Blunt, I think, is going to claim that he was held by William Thomas. Let's see if the call is on number 51.
Holding number 51.
Good call,
Automatic first down.
And it's an automatic first down, so another penalty on 3rd down against the Eagles. This one really hurts because it brings up an automatic first down, whereas they don't have the penalty, it's incomplete. It would have been 4th down.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 3-3 ball game. The Eagles have won 8 of the last 10 against the Cardinals, including the last 5 here. And Phoenix struggling with a 2-6 record, trying to break a 3-3 tie. Ron Moore gets a couple of yards down near the 6. Clyde Simmons with the tackle.
Earlier in the first quarter, the Cardinals were successful blocking Clyde Simmons right here with Butch Roll. Well, Simmons is an all-pro and veteran ball player. Watch him take on this block by Roll and then make the tackle. Great play by Clyde Simmons.
And that leaves us with a 2nd down and goal from just outside the 6-yard line. Clark goes to the left side. Prohl comes to the right. Clyde Simmons with only 2 sacks so far this year. 19 a year ago. Up the middle, Moore down the 2-yard line. And a gain of 4. That leave us with a 3rd and goal.
You know, with Johnny Bailey out and with Garrison Hurst out, and the Cardinals really only have 3 running backs. Moore is the biggest at 220, but they're utilizing the blocking of Butch Roll as a fullback type. Number 82 there, and he's having a heck of a day. He took on Brett Hager that time.
3rd and goal from the 2. Eric Blunt and Larry Centers in the backfield behind Chris Chandler. Blitz again. Chandler incomplete. Intended for Randall Hill.
Mark McMillan on the tight coverage there, Vern, but it looked to me as if there was an area there for Chandler to get the ball into Randall Hill. Let it sail high. Didn't take the sacks. He told me yesterday it was important for him to avoid getting sacked. But there's a time on the field where a sack doesn't hurt you. And at that point on the field, you would have been sacked maybe at the 10-yard line, still in field goal range. You got to hang in there a little bit longer, give those receivers a chance to make that catch in the end zone.
That brings on Greg Davis on 4th down for a 20-yard field goal. Berline will hold it. And that one just does get inside the left upright. But it's good, and the Phoenix Cardinals have taken the lead over Philadelphia. 6-3. Early moments, second quarter.
This game summary is sponsored by Budweiser.
Davis with 2 field goals has put Phoenix on top. Total yardage, Phoenix has 108, 41 of those on the ground. And Britt Hager already with 6 tackles for the Eagles. 6-3 ball game with 11:22 remaining. There is Britt Hager. And he's part of the kickoff return team as well. He's been a special team standout for the Eagles during his 5 years with them. And here's Greg Davis' kick. Walker and Sekahima are deep. It'll be by Sekahima from 3 yards into the end zone. And he's bombed as he gets to the 25-yard line. Robert Massey knocked him out of bounds. Well, coming up next Saturday on CBS, Nancy Kerrigan tries to win a title for the first time since the disaster in Prague, Czechoslovakia last March, when she goes after the championship with the pirouette and a preview of the Olympic gold medal chase from Hamar, Norway.
You know anything about this sport, Vern?
I will tell you this. There are about as many people here today as there were in Hamar, Norway at Nancy Kerrigan's performance last week.
Not many, huh?
Here's the tip. She does very well.
All right.
Mark Bavaro makes the catch on 1st down out near the 35-yard line. 9 yards on that play.
Now, one thing, when you play against Mark Bavaro as a defensive back, you know one thing, you have to be physical against him. He uses his hands very well, and Lynch is as physical a defensive back as there is in the NFL. Well suited to play at corner, but even more suited to play the inside safety position of this big nickel, Fritz Shermers.
2nd and 1, 6-3, Phoenix leading. Walker, 1st down, Eagles at the 41. 6-3 the score here. Other things going on in the NFL. Let's go back to Greg Gumbel.
All right, Vern, earlier today in Irving, Texas, Troy Aikman, a big day before he left the game with a strained hamstring, 161 yards and 2 touchdown passes to Alvin Harper. The Cowboys beat the Giants 31-9. All the highlights coming up at halftime, Vern.
All right, Greg, 6-3 is the score here. We're 10 minutes away from halftime with Greg and Terry. And Matt Millen is also in the studio today. Phoenix leading 6-3. Eagles have a 1st down and 10 for 42. Here's O'Brien. Wide open. James Lofton dropped the ball. That was catchable at the 45.
Yeah, and the timing just isn't there between Lofton and O'Brien. We got a bit of a fight breaking out.
Mike Shadd is one of them involved.
And Mike Bankston's another one. There's some bad blood between these two ball clubs because of what happened at the first game of the year when Eric Swan was accused, and rightly so, of diving at the back of Brian Baldinger's legs after a long reception. And both the Eagles and Swan talked about it in the papers this week. Baldinger even went so far as to say, if given the opportunities, I will take a shot at him. Swan, of course, denied all intention of cheap shotness.
2nd down and 10. Back split behind O'Brien. Fumble. No. Flag is down. I think the clock may have wound down on Philadelphia.